I'm a vagabond named Jubei Kibagami.
Everybody, get down!
TheHardCast.
It's time for another demonically feudal episode of TheHardCast. I'm your host, Chris, and today I'm joined by Victor.
The deed will be done.
And Steven.
The man whose knight is so Xeno.
Tonight's review/discussion is about the 1993 samurai action anime movie Ninja Scroll, directed by the great Yoshiaki Kawajiris and animated by Madhouse Studios. A master swordsman named Jubei undertakes a desperate quest to find the Shogun of the Dark. Jubei must face the 8 Devils of Kimon, each possessing awesome superhuman powers. On his journey, he is joined by the deadly female ninja, Kagero, and together they will restore order to the land. So Steven, did Ninja Scroll show you what it was like to be treated like a real woman, and not just as some expendable ninja with a poisonous coochie?
What the fuck? The fuck?
Or did it leave you feeling like you had just been raped by a large stone golem?
Automatically neither, because I'm not female, but I get the point. There was some definite rapeage going on in this movie. That's for damn sure. This is a mature title, say that right off the bat.
I think they figured that out when they heard the words poisonous coochie.
Yes. There's rape scenes in here, sex scenes, a plethora of different sex scenes.
Plethora, huh? Would you say it's a smorgasbord?
A little bit of that too, I guess.
A buffet?
Yeah. They didn't throw it at you to be sleazy or anything, which was good. They kept it within bounds and within the story itself, I guess you would say. It wasn't excessive too much.
And it's all on the same girl, too.
Yeah.
Not like it's different girls, it's just the same girl over and over.
Oh, man.
She's able to handle it. She's got ninja training.
Especially that one guy. He's freaking banging chicks left and right. Oh, my God, man. For this movie, tons of action. A little bit of blood. I mean, you'll notice a little drop here or there. It's a little stuff.
Standard stuff.
Standard, yeah. Not too much, not too little. A little bit.
This is another family title like Fist of the North Star.
There's gore beyond compare. Heads off, arms off, limbs off, everything. Just no holes barred.
Getting off.
Getting off. Yes, a little bit of everything in this movie. And the main character, Junbei, man, he's a G.
It's Jubei, not Junbei.
He's cool, laid back, doesn't give a damn. Ninja for hire. The very beginning of the movie, when he cuts off those guys, they jump him right in the beginning. He's eating that rice ball or whatever. He throws it up in the air, cuts everyone down. And the guy's like, you did it all for 20 pieces of gold? We were trying to fight for 100 pieces of gold. It's not even a big deal to him, man. He just continues on his way, the wandering swordsman.
I think it sets it up in such a way that it almost seems like he is a samurai with a conscience a little bit. Because remember, he was saying how they're just a small village or whatever. They couldn't afford more than that amount. And there's no point in trying to get more out of them. It's unrealistic.
He is definitely a nice guy.
I was going to start off talking about that scene on the bridge, but I guess I'll just mention the rest of the
I wanted to
story.
mention that scene too, but just to say that, doesn't Afro Samurai, the first one, kind of start off in a similar way?
Exactly, yep.
It's pretty clear that Ninja Scroll was a pretty big influence on Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
There's a similar scene on Resurrection, the new one that just came out.
The point is that Ninja Scroll had a big influence on a lot of titles.
Apparently, the bridge scene is very important to ninja movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Even
It makes me
Sword of the
wary
Stranger.
of traveling on any, wooden bridges.
Seriously. I'd rather take a swim.
Even in Sword of the Stranger, there was a bridge scene like that.
Japan, that's like where all the violence is perpetuated on bridges. They should have like those signs, like if they have like a sign saying like no dogs or no whatever, and it was just like a sign of like 2 guys with swords fighting. Watch out, this is a very violent zone.
Every bridge, yep. Can I mention like the rest of the characters? Another main character is Kagero, the female with...
Kagero!
Yes, the one that has the poisonous coochie.
Yeah, apparently, her body is completely full of poison.
But we should explain why her body is this way. My understanding is that if you give somebody poison a lot when they're younger, of course this is all anime logic.
Right.
If you give them poison when they're little and you do it over time, like more and more and more, they build up an immunity to it, but it also poisons their blood. They use these people to be the poison testers for like important people like the Shogun or whatever.
Yes, and the real tragedy is she's supposed to be this beautiful girl. Everybody wants a piece of her.
Yep.
And everyone wants to rape her. That comes at a
price,
at the ultimate price. But we'll get more into her later. Then there's also
You want to get into her later? What?
Yes.
Jeez, Victor wants to too, man.
Don't
God.
you know you really want to pay the ultimate price?
Yeah, when I'm 90 years old, I'll be ready.
The final way to go out.
Best way to go out.
You're gonna look like Dakawan by then.
Yes,
Yep.
that's the one I was going to mention
That's
next.
the next guy. Yep.
This guy is How do I describe him? He's basically like a spy for the government.
Yeah.
He's a